Endless sports.
See, guys, that's the problem. The sports world has been on fire, and then we get to this week. Dude, times are hard, man. I was watching Nova on PBS. I was watching all this stuff because this is traditionally the slowest sports week of the entire year.
Yeah. Which is why I think ESPN put their ESPYs. It was last night, and interesting. I mean, obviously a lot of love for the U.S. women's national team.
Yeah.
And then Tracy Morgan as the host, though, not that great.
Stumbled around a little bit.
Yeah.
Not solid, I'd say.
Dude, I feel bad because I feel like it could be from the accent or something. Or it could be something cognitive.
Yeah.
That's
No,
a
you're
lot of
right.
pressure.
You're right, Patrick.
It
Yeah.
could be tough after something like that has happened.
Yeah, and
Trauma.
I assume he's a sports fan. Like, you want someone that's in there that's, loves sports, knows like the inside jokes in the sports world. Like, I don't know. I didn't see it. You saw it 40, but I don't know.
I will tell you what, though. If I would do just about anything to trade whatever I need to trade to enjoy the last 24 hours that our women's national team did.
They partied.
I mean, they had the parade yesterday morning in New York.
In New York, yeah.
And they were drinking, having a whole good time there.
That's
then
cool.
from there, they fly straight from New York to L.A. to go to the ESPYs.
Yeah.
They get awarded. They win, like, the best team. Alex Morgan wins best female athlete. I mean, the party that they had for 24 hours yesterday was unreal. If you follow those girls on Instagram, it was amazing.
Non-stop party.
Non-stop, just drinking, dancing, good times.
As they should.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with the World Cup, I mean, it's like the Olympics. You train 4 years for this moment, this tournament, and to see it pay off, 4 years of hard work pay off with a World Cup championship.
Right.
You're going to cut loose for a couple
The
days.
celebration of that hard work is awesome.
Yeah.
Even in the words of Bill Belichick, you should be excited.
Yeah.
Look at all the work you put in.
Even Bill will crack a smile after a Super Bowl.
all that work, you should be excited.
No days off, right?
No.
Is that what he yelled at the championship parade?
Get pumped.
No days off.
Right?
We got a little bit to get to, even though it's the slowest sports week of the entire calendar year. It's all brought to you by Matheson Gas, the gas professionals. Make sure you get your gas at Matheson. Make sure that propane tank does not go empty. Be ready. Always be ready. Get your gas at Matheson Gas, your cooling supplies, your welding supplies. It's going to be triple digits, I think, maybe for the rest of the week, through the weekend. It's going to be hot, so maybe if you're a boss, be the manager of the year, employee of the year. Go get your cooling supplies for you guys that work outside or in a warehouse at Matheson Gas. That's MathesonGas.com. So the big news that kind of unfolded yesterday about Kawhi Leonard, because he officially signed the contract, because before it was just verbal, like, I'm going to the Clippers.
No, pen to paper.
Yes.
Yes, dotted line.
Now it's done, and
Cool.
now we have the details. It's 3 years, $103 million. It sounds like a lot.
It does.
It's got an opt-out too in that third year, right? So only 2 are really guaranteed.
That's what people are talking about right now.
That's okay.
No, it is okay. And think about this. So it's 2 years guaranteed. That third year on the contract is up to Kawhi.
Right.
The player option means like he gets to decide, does he want that third year to stay with the Clippers or not? But that's when Paul George's contract runs out.
Ooh.
That's when LeBron James's contract runs out.
Are we looking at like another monster offseason?
They're saying 2021 is the big NBA offseason again. All these free agents are coming up, so it's not by chance that Kawhi's contract was structured that way. So he's going to basically give the Clippers 2 years. If they can get it right.
He's smart, though.
Yeah.
Look at this, man. Look at how in just 1 year how much the landscape changed. In 2 years, a lot could be different.
Could.
He may need out.
Well, it seems like that's, like Pep was saying, I mean, these athletes are all kind of lining their contracts up to where they end in the same season, to where, we have this frenzy and people jumping on with other people, and hey, how about you and I team up now?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
And when he brings the Clippers a championship, no one will care. When he
Bro,
leaves.
yeah.
No, he'll
He'll
just
retire. He'll be like, you know what, I'm good.
or re-sign a $200 million. He'll have another huge payday.
He got a big house in San Diego, right?
Yeah.
A big crib.
As it sits right
Stay
now,
put.
who do you think has the upper hand in LA, the Clippers or the Lakers?
I say the Clippers because they were already really strong last year.
Right.
No superstars, right? We can all agree on that.
Right.
The Clippers had no superstars.
Patrick Beverly's like the best player they had last year.
Yeah,
Not
Beverly.
like now.
I mean, guys like Lou Williams. They were a good team. You add in a couple superstars,
Right.
and you're like, okay, this is a team that was already like a playoff team.
Yep.
Now you add in 2 superstars. The Lakers were bad last year.
I like that this is just a discussion. I think it's pretty close. I think we've got 2 good
No, it
teams
is.
It was funny.
in different ways.
Yeah.
Part of the red carpet last night on the ESPYs, they were asking people this with Staples Center looming there right behind them. And the crowd was pretty much split. There was a lot of people that tried to play it like, well, we'll see when it comes out. But, I mean, a lot of people picking the Clippers, a lot of people picking the Lakers. And then there was a really funny moment where they showed Kuzma and Lonzo Ball meeting up on the red carpet. It was like, ooh, awkward.
I guess they had a weird relationship. Remember, like on social media and Instagram, they would poke fun at each other, but sometimes it would go a little too far. And you're like, do they like each other or do they not like each
I
other?
think it's like all workplaces. We have a guy here who gets a little heated. He doesn't know he can dish it out, but he can't take it.
You tell a couple jokes, and all of a sudden, it's like, whoa, it's serious.
More swearing, more intensity. It's like, dude, calm down.
We're about to make this personal. Here we go.
It's a joke.
Hey, speaking of LeBron, too, there's reports that he's going to be the point guard.
Right, yeah, they're saying this is going to be the first season they're going to roll him out as a point guard, even though he's basically done that role.
Yes,
point
exactly.
They've called him like, what, a point forward?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Distributor.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess basically, like if you, he's going to be like a Magic Johnson.
And then it's basically going to be like Boogie Cousins at center.
Yeah. Anthony Davis.
At the power forward.
Twin Towers.
And then Kuzma at the small forward.
Dude.
And then Danny
So when you
Green.
put it like
Danny
that,
Green would be the shooting
Danny
guard.
Green also, when you put it like that,
Right.
that's a team right there.
No, that is a good team. And if you look,
Big team.
Real big
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, size could be tough for the Clips.
it could be, but also think about it. We're in a time of the NBA where you don't have to have a true traditional center. You don't have to be, the biggest team on the floor. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the Golden State
Threes.
Warriors.
I mean, centers now, they're shooting threes.
yeah.
That guy's just hucking them up from three. It's like, you're 7 foot tall. What are you doing way over there?
I-
Oh, you can
yeah.
shoot too? What the hell?
Yeah, you bring in a center and he plays beyond the arc.
Right.
He's popping off
Hey,
threes. So,
I did the math.
so on paper it's gonna be great. Clippers, Lakers both have pretty good rosters.
I love it.
Uh,
I love it.
And the entire NBA is wide open, and there's a lot of parity going into next season because there's going to be a lot of good teams. The superstars have spread out a little bit, so
Oh, I can't wait for basketball.
it should be fun. To Major League Baseball, that we're getting out of the All-Star break. The American League won the All-Star game Tuesday night in Cleveland, and the Dodgers will open up the second half of the season on the road at Boston, a rematch of the World Series.
I like that.
I do too. Boston's
let's
not the
see where
same
we're at
team.
here.
Yeah, Boston's still good. Don't get me wrong; they're still really good. But I don't think they're the same team as that we saw last year. When you look at the American League, I think Houston's kind of the class,
Dude,
top of the class over there.
it's so hard to repeat in baseball. It doesn't happen.
I mean, you guys are talking about how good the Dodgers have been before this All-Star break. What potential downfalls could they face in the second half of the season?
Man,
Really, just if they go flat, I
Right.
guess, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
or-
It seems like they have everything.
they do.
It's only, it's as they say, they can only kill themselves.
Right. I mean, barring injuries, any of that kind
That's
of
the
stuff,
thing.
they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
they've got deep pitching. Their lineup
never
is great.
before.
No, and think about this. We just had Corey Seager and AJ Pollock
back.
rehabbing with Rancho Cucamonga. They were hitting bombs
Yeah.
for the Quakes.
Wow.
So they're playing well. You got to insert them back into the the lineup and somewhere get them at bats and playing time. They're just stockpiling guys. I mean, man, they lost Yasiel Puig, and they got rid of Matt Kemp, and all these things. You're like, oh, maybe not rebuild, right? I mean, but kind of retooling their team
I have to bring this up. Did you see Yasiel Puig on the sleeveless jerseys?
for the
I did.
Cincinnati Reds.
I
Yes.
saw the meme that said Yasiel Puig has been waiting his whole life for
Yes.
this moment.
His arms are freaking huge.
Now,
Huge. They look fake.
So I read this story. I don't know if you guys saw it. That the Cincinnati Reds went sleeveless because a long time ago there was a guy who, his muscles were so big that he's like, I can't like swing the bat or throw the baseball or
The
anything.
sleeves were too tight for him.
Yeah, so it
Puig was
became a
like, I'm at
tradition.
It felt good.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
the Reds went back to that. Yeah, Yasiel Puig, man, he's jacked.
jacked,
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
Gotta jump out and get your stuff.
Hey, Inland Sports, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We'll be talking about the Inland Empire 66ers, who will be the Nutcrackers. Christmas in July next Saturday. Complete Nutcracker uniforms.
I gotta go look at
Go
the
check them out.
uniforms
Go
now.
retweet that. Yeah.
Another hat I gotta buy.
That's bad.
Inland Sports.